Welcome, sports fans. We are doing. Oh, that's 10,000 meters. Do you know what? I could leave that on there. That was the video I've just done. Let's leave the errors in. Bloopers. We're not perfect. So, what are we doing? We're going to do marathon. Actually, let's just go back slightly on that. I just want to show you. So, for the purpose of doing these videos, yes, it cost me 10 of these gems. So, at the bottom it does say change, and you can click on the icon which has got the man with the M underneath. Click on it, but you would change it to that event. It costs you 10 gems to do that. I will cover that in sort of the basics of the game, which we still need to do that as a video, but I want to try and get all the events done first, because I know that events are what people ask for the most. Marathon, relatively new. I think it might be the newest one, maybe the second newest, as we still await pole vault. Still no pole vault. So again, this is the only long distance event where we actually have to do a start. Now, weirdly, okay, I'd say half the athletes, it's actually pretty much all the athletes bar two, the one in blue and the one in orange. Everyone gets ready first before it says set. As it says set, the last two come down. It's actually quite a quick release on this. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3. Now, I did have a thought on this. Should I, because I false started, reshoot the video? And I thought, no, that is not what we're here to do. We're not here to always show perfects. So perfects in a way that I've found one where I've done a false start, so I can really show you the false start piece. So if you obviously press early, you do a false start. Now, I just want to go back, because let's have a look and see if, that's the go there. There we go. So it's roughly that. Again, I've done this in all the videos. We're looking for background things that are going to help us. Does it help us? No. The sort of TV digital display, it's halfway, well, that's 2/3 of the way through. It's even worse. The word focus is there. Maybe we could use that. We'd have to try that and see if that is something. The banner that's the digital banner that's rotating at the back, that doesn't help us either. So as I said, that goes there. We get a terrible start. Here we go, terrible start. We are miles behind. Good thing about the marathon is you can catch up in terms of doing stars. So this race is split into 3 zones. First bit, it's the hold and releases. You should really be doing perfects every single one of these. They aren't hard. I know it says it's 90 times speed. It's not 90 times speed for the athlete that you're looking at and trying to control. That is literally just for the time. So one of the things I will say, actually, if you just go back here, where we go, here. Actually, when you're at the back, it's actually it's a much harder event, because you can't see the lines through the legs of people. But what you do, when you get to the end of the first bit, you go to a filling station. Now, as we go through the filling station, what you can see here is you drink your water, and I'll tell you, that is something I do want to flag. So there's 2 bits here. One, as we've done our main bit, look on the right hand side, the energy bar. We don't have 4 bits of energy now. Those bits, they get smaller. The green, we can't get back up into the green. So getting a false start actually does make your energy bar less efficient, if that's the right way to describe it. But we go across, we get our drink, then we start section 2. So as we go through section 2, this is a bit of a mixture. So these are the normal taps as we go through. Again, we should be really doing a lot better than we are on this. Sometimes it happens to all of us that we don't necessarily have the best run through as it comes. But again, so that's all taps and then 1 hold as it comes to the end. We get a drink. If we're doing well, we'll see how we get that little bit of boost. Actually, that was one thing I did want to just show. It just happened again there. Watch this. Ready? There, glitch. See that little glitch there? It does it on the second and the third. It doesn't do it in the first. But this is always then a mixture. So this one we're hitting the hold, hitting the tap. Sorry. Then we get hold. Then we get tap, tap, hold, I think it is off the top of my head. So we go tap 1, tap 2, and then hold. This is the last one as we go to the filling station. We get the water. We notice here we're roughly at 2 minutes, so this isn't going to be a good run to get PBs or national records or anything, nor would we expect it to be, because we did get a false start. But again, if you look on the right, just look at this energy bar and look how compressed everything is down. And that's all come from the fact that we had the false start. So it then goes to the stadium. It was on 2 minutes and 2 hours, and 1 second. Let's see how much extra does it add on. It's roughly about 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. Does it say 2 minutes and 1? Yeah, that's right. Let's just say it's 4 or 5 seconds. You're watching the video, you can see yourself. Now, when we get into the stadium, we are doing more than a lap, which is what happens in the marathon. You do that home straight and then you start the circuit. So we go round. These are pretty easy. It's ×3, but actually they're pretty easy. That should have been 3 perfects. So just to note there, we have the hold. We get the 2 taps as we go around the corner, and then on that back straight we do have the triple that we need to be aware of, and then followed by the hold. So just keep an eye on that triple. It's not that it's hard. It's not that it's, you just got to remember it's there more than anything. And then we get to the home straight. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice something about this home straight compared to the home straight of the 10,000 meters, the 5,000 meters, 1,500, 800, all of the events. This is the only one which we are doing from this view, because someone could quite easily go, well, you don't really get that in the 3,000 meters. Well, we haven't covered the 3,000 meter steeplechase, because normally roughly about here is a blue one. It's a blue one we normally hold, and that gives us our boost as we go through to that final piece. So again, let's just see this through. It's going to come through. We're going to do that hold, and we're going to try and pause it as we get to the line. We don't really need to. It's going to tell us our finishing time. Here we go. So there. So 2:01:56. Okay. So let's just scroll that back. Where are we? So 2:01:56. Roughly speaking, we've just gone through there. 2:01:56. So yeah, probably 1:35 from when we complete the lap, and when we get to here. So actually, we see it went through as 2:04. So 2:01:56. That means that we are definitely looking slightly different. 2:01:56. That's 1:52. So if you are wanting to get your record, 1:52. I love doing maths on a video. So it puts us at 2 minutes 52. Well, that's 42:38. So we'd be looking at 1:59:38. That puts us on course for getting a PB. So essentially, I need to be under the 2 hour mark going into the stadium by a little bit, and that gives us obviously the best opportunity to go and get that PB or national record. You'll notice I'm not a million miles away from the national record. We're giving it a go. I think we will get there at some point. I think if we do a perfect marathon, I think we will be, we'll be pretty good in getting that national record. But I do feel as though it needs to be a perfect. We do still have some equipment to update as we go through, so it's not a perfect. It's not a perfect way of doing it so far, but you will notice that if we want to get to 2 minutes and we need that 1:56 roughly, we're going to be looking at, let's just say, just over 1:58, 1:58 and a half, 1:59. Yeah, probably about 1:59-ish then we should be doing quite well there. So that's it. As you can see, went through. I got the 5 stars. Let's just pause it there. Yeah, we got the 5 stars, 76 coins. Didn't get any extra cups, but we got a good cups score, 69.54 overall for that event. So we didn't get any extras. I think we're currently riding about 8th in the US, somewhere around 73rd on a world level. Still quite a few cars. I've got a lot. It's not quite a few. Still got loads of cars to update. We've got one more coaches in throwing. We've got one more athlete. The athlete is the sprint runner one for finishing. So those two will give us, they'll start hopefully moving us up the scale. We are looking at maybe being on target for Easter time potentially. Will Easter, we can get into that sort of top 2-3. We're not gonna. Let's not set ourselves as a first for the US anyway. But let's aim for top 2-3. Some couple of good athletes in there. But yeah, that's all for today on that one. We shall see from there. But yeah, good luck in how you get on, and let us know if that 10k video helps.